Welcome back to my channel. Today topic is Chatbot or Chatterbot is a software application or web interface that designed to mimic human conversation through the text or voice interaction. Modern chatbot are typically online and use generative artificial intelligence systems that are capable of maintaining conversation with the user natural language and simulating the way of humans should behave as a conversational partner, such as chatbots often using deep learning and natural language processing, but simpler chatbots have existed for decades. Since late 2022, field has gained widespread attention due to popularity of OpenAI ChatGPT, followed by alternative of Microsoft Copilot, Google Gemini, and such example reflect recent practice by basing such product of the broad and foundational large language model such as GPT-4 or Gemini language model that are get fine-tuned under the target specific task of our application. Simulating human conservation case of chatbot. Chatbot can also design customary further target even more specific situation under particular subject matter domain. A major area the chatbot have belong to the being used customer service and support of the various sort and virtual assistant companies spanning wide range of industry and have begun using latest generative artificial intelligence technology used to power more advanced development such area. The chatbot work predicting response rather than knowing the meaning of the response mean they can produce coherent sounding of inaccurate fabricated content refer to hallucination when human used to apply chatbot and content the contaminated hallucination with the result of put sheet. Given increasing adoption used to chatbot generative content, there are concerns in the technology significantly reduce cost of it take human to generate spread consumer bot sheets. Background: in 1950, Alan Turing famous article Computing Machinery and Intelligence was published, which is proposed the now called the Turing test. The criterion of depends on the ability to computer program impersonate human real-time written conservation, human judge and extend the judge is unable to distinguish the reliable of basis conservational content alone between the program real human. Notoriety during proposed test simulated great interest of Joseph program Eliza published 1966, which seemed to be able to fool user into believing they were conversing with a real human. However, Joseph himself did not claim that Eliza was genuinely intelligent, and the introduction of his paper presented more debunking exercise. And artificial intelligent machines are made behave in wondrous ways of often sufficient dash even most of the experienced observer, but once particular program is unmasked, one's inner working and are explained. Magic crumble away stand revealed mere collection of procedure. Observers say himself could not have written that with thought of him who programmed in the question himself self-marked and intelligent reserved curious. The object of paper causes in such a revolution of program operator explained few program ever needed to more. It is a key method operation copied by chatbot and a designer ever since involved recognition clue words of the praise and the input. The input and the output correspond pre-prepared pre-programmed response can move conservation toward the forward apparently meaningful way. The responding any input contain word of illusion understanding generative even though processing involved have been merely superficial, and Elisha showed that such illusion surprisingly easy to generate because humans are so ready to give benefit doubt of about conservation response capable being interpreted intelligent. Interface designer have been come to appreciate human readiness interpret computer output genuinely conservation even when actually based on rather simple pattern matching can be exploited useful in the purpose of most of people prefer engaging program that human like that gives chatbot style of technique potentially useful role of interactive system need to elicit information from user long that information relatively straightforward falls into predictably category. Those example online help system usefully employ chatbot technique of find a area help the user require potentially providing front layer and interface that more formal search of menu system short of users called prospect moving chatbot technology and from Joseph Jelf researched the curious market genuinely used computational method. Development among the most notable early chatbot Eliza 1966, 1972 PARRY. More recent notable program including ALICE, DUD, while Eliza Parry were used to exclusively simulated type of conservation. Many chatbot now include other functional features such as game, web searching ability. 1984 book called Policeman Baddies Half Constructed was published allegedly written by chatbot and rector of the have been capable to doing so. From 1972 become the sometime after 1983 Cyrus project led by Janet Colonel constructed by Chatbot simulating Cyrus Vance and United States of Secretary State 57th. The case based on reasoning update the database daily by parsing news state of press and international. Program was unable to process news items subsequent of surprise recognition Cyrus Vance in April 1980. The team constructed another chatbot simulating his success. Edmund Muskie, one pertinent field of AI research, natural language processing. Usually weak AI field employees specialized software or programming language created specify the narrow function required, for example ALICE using markup language called AML, which is specific function conservation agent. Has hence been adapted various other developers so-called allies bots. Nevertheless, ALICE is still purely based on the pattern matching technique without any reasoning capability. Same technique Elisa was using back in 1966. This is not strong AI which could be require Sabian's logical reasoning ability. Jabberwocky learned from new response and context based on one real-time user interaction rather than being driven from static database. Some more recent chatbot also combine the real-time learning with the evaluation algorithm that optimize the ability of communicate based on each conservation held. Still, there are currently no general purpose of general and conservation artificial intelligence, and some software developer focus on practical aspect of information retrieval. Chatbot competition focus on during test more specific goal. Two such annual contest is and Chatterbox challenges later has been offline since 2015. However, material can still be found from web archives. Chatbot may be used artificial neural network and language model. For example, generative pre-trained transformer GPT, which is used transformer architecture, have been become the common build of sophisticated chatbot. The pre-training name refer the initial training process large text corp, which provides solid foundation for model perform and well downstream task with limited around task specific data. For example, GPT chatbot ChatGPT, despite criticism, accuracy and tendency of hallucinated that confidently output false information and even cite of non-existent source of ChatGPT gained attention for detailed response and historical knowledge. Another example, BioGPT developed by Microsoft, which is focused on answering biomedical questioning. November 2023, Amazon announced new ChatGPT of chatbot called Q People Use Work. Application, messaging apps. Many company chatbot run a messaging app simply via SMS. They are used to B2C customer service, sales and marketing. In 2016, Facebook Messenger allowed to develop place chatbot their platform. There were 30,000 bots created a messenger the first 6 months, rising to 1 lakh by customer September 2017. Since September 2017 has been also been part of pilot program. WhatsApp airline KLM and Euro Mexico both announced participation of testing. Both airline had previously launched customer service on Facebook Messenger platform. Bots usually appear one of the use contact and but can sometimes act participation